Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new season of the Hull City RTG career mode. Now, this is season number 2. There is going to be big improvements, big changes, and we are aiming big. After finishing 12th place in the Premier League last year, very unlucky not to get top 10, and some would say very unlucky not to get Europe. This year, there's going to be big changes. The first one comes with the squad. Offers are already coming in for players. Players are messaging, wanting to leave. This is going to be a big season, big turnover. We're going to be upgrading our squad. Players have already started to leave on the deals that I agreed last year before the summer. Now, before we do anything, let's just have a look at the squad. Players have left, obviously. Ajoy, Gelhard, and others, including Dowell, John Egan, multiple players. But players have come back from loan. As you can see here, these 5 players here: Kamara, Sellers, Fleming, Tutuala, I don't even know, Vaughan, Destan, we got Palmer, and I think that's it. But obviously some of them, like for example, Sellers Fleming, isn't good enough. Tutala could be a backup keeper, to be fair. I could keep him, he's young. Kamara as well is young, he could develop, he'd be a good backup. And then Vaughan and Destan. Destan looks decent, but we've already got Joseph, who's the same age, and like oh wait, no. I was gonna say apart from his pace, or apart from his shooting, has better stats, but he actually doesn't. Anyway, we'll talk about that one later. I'll probably be selling most of these players down here, except for these 2 here, Kamara and Tutala. Palmer will probably go as well. And we'll just look to upgrade the squad in general. Now, let's just have a look in Squad Hub. We're going to do some financial work here, have a look at some contracts that are expiring, and make decisions. Now, Casey Palmer added to the transfer list. Akintola, big respect to Akintola, but he's on the transfer list. Paddy McNair. Now, centre backs wise, we're not doing too well. We've only got 4 centre backs. Paddy McNair being 31 at 73 rated, and we want to upgrade in the centre back area. I think Paddy McNair might be the one to go, unfortunately. So I'm gonna sell Paddy McNair as well. The money will be good, and he's not going to be of use right now. Sellers Fleming will be gone. Vaughan, I'm gonna negotiate his oh wait, no, he's not looking to. Sorry, I was gonna negotiate his contract, then loan him out, but obviously he doesn't want to negotiate a new deal yet. Cody Drema is not willing to negotiate a new deal. He was a good player for us. He doesn't want to be removed off the transfer list either because he wants to leave. He's got offers coming in already. I might have to sell him, but we'll see what happens. Matty Jacob, he wants to leave. That's fair enough. And Dylan Phillips. I nearly said Darren Phillips. Dylan Phillips. Unfortunately, I'll also be selling him because we have the new backup goalkeeper in Tutala. Timothy Tutala. Anyway, the rest of the squad we're going to be keeping, and we're going to be looking to develop. In the meantime, another one is the academy. There is big growth here. The now 18-year-old Luan De Castro, 90 to 94 potential at 18 years of age, 64 rated. He will be getting promoted. And also, at 17 years of age, Paulo Perez will be getting promoted. His potential is unreal. These 2 hopefully will develop as the season goes on. They both look like unbelievable prospects. Anyway, now, another thing with the academy is the scouts. We need a good youth scout this year. We had this fella last year, 4-star, but we want another one. We want to go bigger and better because, let me just show you this. Our budget for finishing 12th in the Premier League is 25 million. That is so much more than it was when we started. We started at 4.5 million, I'm pretty sure, in the first season. 25 million is a big upgrade. And once we sell some players, it'll get even bigger. So we're going to be getting a brand new 5-star, hopefully 5-star Academy Scout. And looking here, who's available? We got 3.3 million. Dennis Tessar, 5-star judgment, 4-star experience. I think we're gonna have to use him as our new scout. Just gonna get rid of him. So we got 2 scouts now. One 5-star, 4-star, one 4-star, 4-star. We're gonna set up 2 new scouting networks in 2 different places. One's gonna be going to South America. We went to Brazil last time. We're gonna go to Argentina this time. We're gonna go for 9 months, and we're gonna look for a new striker. We're gonna look for a midfielder. We're gonna look for a what else could we look for? What other positions are kind of weak or centre back. Sorry, centre back is one that we were looking for. So striker, centre mid, centre back, right? From Argentina. Start mission. There we go. And now Dragic. I'm gonna send him to Europe. I'm gonna send him to where is it? I'm gonna send him to Spain. Get some Spanish talent into Hull. Why not? For 9 months. And for this one, because it's such a kind of thin position for us, we're going to look for more centre backs. This one we're going to go right back as well, because once Drema leaves, we'll be left with 1 right back. And just to round it out, we're going to look for a midfielder, because the more the merrier for midfielders. We could have as many or as little as we want. We're actually, you know what? No, I'll go right winger because oh shit, you can have 4 positions. I didn't realize that. Okay, we'll go centre mid, centre back, right back, and right wing. Those are our 4 positions. I didn't realize you could have 4 positions. I thought it was 3. That's okay. Skip and start mission. There we go. Now he's looking for centre back, centre mid, and striker. He's looking for right back, centre mid, and right wing. I think that's fairly well rounded. Both scouts have been sent out to Spain and Argentina. We'll be getting some very nice talent in. Hopefully that's the World Cup final, actually. Spain versus Argentina. That's my ideal final. Now, we've got all that sorted and set up. Let's have a look at this offer for Drema. 2.3 million. I think we can get more for him. If he really wants to leave, we'll let him leave for the right price, though. I think we could get 2.6 million for him. Oh, we can. Fair enough. I'm very happy to get that much for him. He's got a good future ahead of him. He's a good player, to be fair. We've also got 4 players in international duty. Bellumi, Miller, Pander, and Ollie McBurney. Fair play. It's a big honour getting called up for the World Cup. Obviously, they don't call it the World Cup in this. They call it the International Cup. But same thing. Akintola did well for us when he was called upon. But unfortunately, he will also be departing the club. This episode, we're probably not going to play any games, or many even. We're just going to be selling players, to be honest. Selling and signing players and setting up the team for the season. Fair enough. You can have him for 1.2 million. I just don't think we'll have time once we get this all set up. We won't have time left to be playing any games. More offers for Akintola coming in. Another 1.2. We'll accept that. We'll just keep going. We're looking to sell. Is that Drema gone? That is Cody Drema has left the club. He was good. He was good when he was called upon. Very good backup. Could potentially have been a starter, but I preferred Lima. Oh, Matty Jacob. Got an offer 850k. Honestly, I'll accept it. I'm happy to let him go for that much. Looks decent. I mean, wouldn't mind signing him in a League 1 or a League 2 career mode, but not good enough for the Premier League, unfortunately. Yeah, Paddy McNair, it's a frustrating one for him because obviously he's been at the club for a while, even before last season, but he's just not up to the standards of what we want here to challenge for Europe next season, possibly. We need better standards at centre back for the depth. We got an offer from Ipswich for him. I reckon we can get more than that. I reckon we could bump it up to 2.5 million. Let's try that. Okay. Try 2.45. Jeez, they're very tight. Okay, last offer, 2.3 million. Take it or leave it, Ipswich. It's only 50k more. There we go. 2.3 million for Paddy McNair. We're making money here, lads. We're making money. This will do us well. Darren Phil or Dylan Phil. I keep saying Darren. That's exactly why you should leave. I can't even get his name right. Only played 1 or 2 games last season, so makes sense that he's leaving. And there he goes. Paddy McNair has left the club to Ipswich. We signed Darrell O'Shea, they get Paddy McNair. We get an Irishman and they get a Northern Irishman. We got 2 new offers. Oh, Toby Collier. I don't think so. Unfortunately, I don't think so. But another one for Phillips, yeah. Oh, Brazil beat Argentina in the World Cup. Interesting. Sellers Fleming, 760k. I think that's fair. I wouldn't even bother trying to sell him for what, like 50 grand more. Casey Palmer. I actually could probably get a bit more than that. Like his contract is expiring, so I'm only expecting to maybe get like 200k more or 100k more. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's try 1.3. If they don't accept it, it's fair enough. I'll accept 1.2 if I have to. Yeah. His contract is expiring, to be fair. So it makes sense. Another offer received for Phillips. When negotiations broke down for Sellers Fleming. Oh, he's going to be that one annoying guy, isn't he? The one annoying guy who just won't leave. Just clear all that. Roll update. I'll do development plans behind the scenes. It'll just be too boring for you to be sat here watching me do development plans. So I'll leave it for now. Offer received for Jacob. Yeah, you can go. Now let's just stop here, just see how much we've made so far. So we're up to 30 million. That's very good. From spending 3.3 million on a scout, we're up to 30 million. Now I'm going to show you the players that I have shortlisted, by the way. The strikers I've shortlisted, because I shortlisted a fair few behind the scenes. I was slacking a bit. Now, these are the strikers I've shortlisted. I know some of them are a bit low rated, but they've got really good potential. And then this guy, Milka Bireth, he's like the dream, but he's a bit out of our price range at the moment. Now, this guy here, Chido Obi, has so much talent. You'd love to sign him, but he's a little bit low rated. But this fella, on the other hand, he's only a year older than Chido Obi, 6'1", Costolas from Brighton, only 15 million, and he's got bags of potential. He looks really good for his age. He's a potential signing. I reckon, unfortunately, Rulin and Alado and Koshek are just a bit too underdeveloped for the club. Same with the Torbet. But Chido Obi, Costulas, Mark Gui, possibly. Oh wait, no. He's out on loan. My apologies, he's out on loan. I didn't realise. But these three here, they're the ones I've been looking at signing. I could potentially have a look at some other possible strikers. I know there's another one there who I think he might be still at Brighton, but I actually don't know. Let me just have a quick look. Birmingham got promoted. Interesting. Yeah, this fella, but he's a year older, so I mean, it's not gonna make much of a difference. So have a quick. I want to sign a young striker. Do you know what I mean? Ollie McBurney's a bit old. I want to sign a young striker, under 23 kind of striker. So have a quick look through the Premier League. We'll see if there's anybody who catches the eye here. But Costulas is definitely top of the. Look at that, 88 potential. Like that's really good. He'll be very good. Anybody who catches the eye. By the way, he's not as good as it makes it out as it makes him out to be. It doesn't seem to be. Vel is actually, he might be decent. I'll scout him. How long it'll take? 14 days, that's fine. We can wait 14 days to sign a striker. There's other positions we need to invest in at the moment anyway. Now, one of those positions is a centre back. I haven't looked too much into them. Isaac Torre was the one that I had shortlisted. But we're gonna have a quick look through the Premier League and see if there's any there. Uh, oh, I don't want to sign a regen, to be honest. I want to sign a real player. So unfortunately, it won't be him. Canvo, I would love to sign. I'm definitely going to shortlist him. He is definitely up there for me as one of the players I'd love to sign. He looks very good. Big guy, 6'2", big build, 80 pace, and he's got a very good potential. Um, I feel like he'd be decent. I used him before in a career mode, but he didn't develop very well. That's the only thing. Aiden Heaven might be a bit out of our price range, but I'm going to scout and shortlist. Let's have a look. I'm funny. That's the Man City centre back I was on about last. I remember a few episodes ago I was saying he is so good. I used him in my Barnet career mode. He was on loan at Barnet, and I signed him permanently. He is so good. I would absolutely love to sign him. I know he'll be low rated at start. He's probably about 72 or 73 rated. He will be an absolute beast. I would definitely consider signing him as one of my top targets. And Simpson Pusey is also a great option potentially, but his potential is declining a small bit. Vuskovic will be a bit too out of our price range, I reckon. He'd be very expensive. Now, I'll have a look at one more league. I feel like La Liga always have some good young centre backs, so I'm going to have a quick look at La Liga and then I'm going to leave it there for the scouting for the time being. Let's see. I remember him from Man United, Willy Cambuela. No one really standing out here. Oh, Renato Vega, potentially. He might be a bit out of our price range, but he's pretty good in the World Cup, so he might be a decent rating, to be fair. I think I'll leave it at that for looking for centre backs for the time being. I think I'll have a quick look at midfielders now. I hadn't really taken too much notice, but we actually have a fairly skimpy midfield right now. Don't have much depth in there. So just gonna have a quick look through, see if there's anyone stands out. Mateus Fernandez, he might be a bit expensive, but he would be a great signing. Noipan, that would be a good signing. I'll have a look at him. Train Ione. I think he'd be a bit too low rated. I feel like he'd only be about 65 or 66 rated. Especially with that release clause as well. I don't know about him. Noah Siddiqui, possibly. I'll scout him as well. And this guy's actually not too bad, to be fair. I've used him in a career mode before, but no, I won't bother. League on. Let's have a look and see. Is there any decent midfielders in our price range? He's good, but I'm going to scout him anyway. He's very good in real life. I don't know about in FIFA, but I'm going to scout him there and just have a look. He might not be that high rated, but yeah, I should have done the automatic scouting setting. I'll have a look at one more fella. I don't know how expensive he is, but this guy is supposed to be very good. I've seen him play, and he is class. Buadi. Scout him. He's quality. He might be a bit out of our price range, but he's an absolute beast. Anyway, now we've got all the scouting done as far as I'm concerned, but we're just gonna send one of our scouts out. Oh wait, this fella's already brought back defenders. I didn't even realize. I was about to say I'll send one of our scouts out on a defender mission, but this guy's already brought back some defenders. I did have him on the shortlist. I was just checking did I shortlist him or not. There's some good regens, but again, I don't want to sign a regen. I want to sign like a proper real life centre back. Ooh, he looks good. John Martin. Not a very Spanish sounding name, but I will scout him. Um, Israel Reyes, yeah, I've seen him play in the World Cup actually. And Isaac Toure, it's just so big. Like, I'd actually love to sign him just as a backup. I think I might consider it. But anyway, I was gonna say I'm gonna send a scout out to specifically. Wait, this fella. I was gonna send him out to specifically scout. Um, what you call it? Attackers, or sorry, not attackers. Bloody midfielders. I'm gonna send him to Europe. I'm gonna send him to Central Europe in France. Or no, no. You know what? I'll do Spain. Wait, can I not specify? I can't specify positions to scout. Oh. Oh wait, instructions. There it is. Okay, no. Center mid. Young. Center mid. Yeah, there you go. That's the one I want. Now, let's continue. Got some players scouted and shortlisted, and once those scout reports come back, we will be starting to make some signings. In the meantime, players will depart and we'll get our budget up. Do you guys think these episodes are kind of boring, or do you like them? I personally like the start of seasons personally to play, like, but I don't know how entertaining it is to watch. That's the only thing. I do enjoy making these, obviously, and I do enjoy the starts of seasons. But if they get a bit boring, then I can just do all this behind the scenes in future. If you want to let me know down in the comments. Um, but yeah, I for the meantime, I'm going to continue to document our pre-season work, selling and signing players. I think it's important for it all to be there. Got two more offers. Maddie Jacob will accept that, and no, I won't be selling. I'll just call him Timothy, to be honest. Lo Tutala. It's just I can't pronounce it properly. Vaughn wants a new contract. Fair enough. Got a pre-season game now coming up in a few days' time against Calgary. Is that Sellers Fleming? I couldn't even tell who that was. It was Sellers Fleming. He actually sold. Thank God. Thought he was going to be one of those annoying players who just never leaves. Matty Jacob, despite the fact that he actually wants to leave, might be that one. I've actually seen Vaughan play in real life with Bowes, I think it was. So the Bowes or Dundalk. I think it was Bowes. He's a good player. He's a very good player. But yeah, we'll loan him out. Just so we can get the game time. Hughes will not be leaving. He is an absolute beast. Now, first game of pre-season. We got two offers to accept beforehand. Wait, what? I swear he... Huh? Wait a second. What? But he... Wait, what? How is he still... I'm confused. How is Sellers Fleming still there? I just sold him to these fellas. Nah, I'm confused. I don't know what's happened there, but anyway, um, swiftly moving on. First game of pre-season. Now, Giabi uh, is hopefully going to play a bigger role this season because I actually really like him. Giabi's going to start this game anyway. See what I mean by being thin in the midfield? Um, 10 in the centre back area too. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, we'll just go into it with this. I'm not going to play these games, obviously, just for the game time. 1-0 win, McBurney with the goal, not too bad. Two offers. How is Sellers Fleming still getting offers? I thought I sold him. Lima, no thank you. This guy is going to be something special. I guarantee it. One day, man, he is going to be one of the best. Why does Matty Jacob want to? Oh shit! I didn't mean to pick. I didn't mean to click that. Why does Matty Jacob want to leave or the stay all of a sudden? One minute he wanted to leave and now he wants to stay. Make up your mind. Who's that? Vaughn. He's gone on a loan. Match day against Las Palmas. Let's make a few changes. Kumas is going to start this game. I'm going to start Kamara. I'm going to play. Where is he? Castro. I want to develop him into a centre mid, but he might have to go centre back. But I wouldn't mind that either. Anyway, I'll leave the rest of the starting 11 as it is. 2-1 win. We might actually win a preseason tournament for once. I never ever win these. Kumas and Gyabi, because I quick sim all the games, I always lose them. I never win these preseason tournaments. Another offer from Matty Jacobs. So Cedric Fleming, like, just decided not to leave, I suppose, because I'd accepted for him to go to a club. Said he'd agreed and then just fell through, I suppose. Please just leave. Please, God, leave. Alright, we're into the 1st of August now. Some of our scout reports should be done. Let's have a look and see if there's any that are yet to be complete. There's a few, so I'll give it a few more days. Last game of preseason, I think. Let's make a few changes. We'll start Joseph. We'll start Low Tutala. And I'll play Toby Collier. Who else hasn't really played minutes? Is there anyone else? Perez. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Last game. 1-1 draw. Did we win the preseason tournament? I don't know. Oh, we didn't win it. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, that's fine. Back in the day, they used to give you money for even if you finish like 2nd or 3rd. These days, you only get money if you win it, which is annoying. Let's see. Are the scouting reports done? They are. Now, I'll have a look at their finished scouting reports. Ollie McBurney, absolutely not. Will not be leaving. Unfortunately, this season we'll probably be getting less game time because, like, a natural selection, the guy's 30, he's not going to develop and we need to move forward. You know what I mean? He's very good, but we need a young striker to come in. He'll shadow them and hopefully they'll develop into being the next big thing for us. Our scout reports are back. Can I view them? Oh yeah, there we go. View report. Oh, that is stinky. This guy looks good though. Avila. Tito Avila. Let's sign him. The rest of them, pretty poo. Now let's have a look and see what the 5-star scout's bringing us. Oh my god, look at that potential from Adon Solar. Or is it Soler? I don't even care about the other players. Oh my god. That potential. He looks, he's 14 as well, so he'll grow a lot in these next 2 years. That is class. 2 great scout reports there. Let's get some development plans on them straight away. Avila 59 rated, Solar's 52. We'll put him on a plan to get his passing up. Playmaker, I suppose. And then Solar, I'll put him on advanced forward. Get his finishing up. Now, let's have a look. Right, start with the centre backs. Funny, yeah, he'd be just like kind of a backup. Cheap backup with unreal potential, though. Like, proper unreal potential. Renato Vega, he'd be like the star signing then, along with Martin. Canvo then would be another good one. Aiden Heaven, 14 mil is pretty good for him. Renato Vega's 29 mil, and he's 37. Okay, Martin is completely out of our price range. We'll remove him. Buadi, okay. Fernandez is out of our price range, I think. Siddiqui is as well. Naipan would be a backup. Yeah, John Patrick, he's low rated, but I think he would develop. Okay. I think I had a bit of a howler at these midfielders that I scouted, but to be fair, I think, yeah, it's too much to go all out on one of them. Centre back's important, though. We need a new centre back. I think I'm gonna go with. Let's just have a look at the money before we do anything. We're on 32 mil. Yeah, we got to be careful here. We need a good midfielder and a good centre back, but we can't go all out. So I think I'm gonna go 16, 14 mil then for Aiden Heaven. I think I'm gonna go Aiden Heaven as our main centre back signing for 14 million. That's pretty good to get Aiden Heaven for that much. 14.5 mil. With a sell-on clause, I feel like I could get it down a bit. There we go. 14 million for Aiden Heaven. And for our second centre back, I'd love to sign Isaac Torre just for the height, but it's got to be funny. I'm telling you, he is going to be very good. I'm going to sign him cheap and great potential. Stephen, I'm going to call him Stephen funny. 2.45 million as an opening offer. Ooh. Tell you what. Propose another one. Have we got Ennis Destan? Or Sellers Fleming? You know what? We could get rid of Joseph here, as we are looking to sign a new striker. Could get rid of Joseph here in the swap deal. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's try and reduce this as much as I can. 400k. This would be a steal. Absolutely, 400k plus Joseph. Joseph was never unreal for us, to be fair, so I don't mind losing out on him. Yep, sporadic is fair enough. 5-year contract. No release clause. Please offer the wages. Bollocks. Okay, he's on 27k. This is a smaller club, but I'll give him 30k. And then I'll give him a little bonus. I'll give him a 60k bonus. Yeah, happy to pay that. 30k a week for him funny. Stephen funny. Pretty good deal, to be fair, to get him. Anyway, now our big signing, Aiden Heaven, he's gonna improve this team a lot. Important squad role. That's crucial. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. 5-year deal. Yeah, absolutely. No release clause. Wages. He's on 43 grand at Man United. I'm going to offer him 38, but I'm going to give him a bonus of about 60k. I think that's fair. Yep, there we go. Aiden Heaven has been signed to Hull City as well. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Now, let's have a look at the budget. Didn't do too much damage, I'd say. Only down to 16 million. Okay. We need a striker, we need a midfielder. What's more important? I would say the striker, probably. And I think I'm going to go Costulas as my striker. I think he's going to be very good. I think we're actually getting a great deal here with Costulas. I'm going to do it. We need a new striker. We need a younger striker. I'm going to do a player swap. Destan plus 11 million. They don't want Destan. But with the sell-on clause, they're willing to reduce. Okay, wait, how about this? 12.5. I'll take that. 12.7 mil seems like a pretty good deal. I don't even care because I'm not going to sell him. So, that's pretty good. 12.7 mil. Give you an important squad role. Yeah. Not going to play every game, but he's going to play most games. Now, he's on a lot of money at Brighton, but I'm going to have to reduce that a little bit, but I'll give him a nice bonus. Ooh, he wants a 1 million goal bonus. Sorry now, my friend, but you cannot have that. This is the most I'm willing to offer him. I'll up your wages to 45k with that bonus. 390. 300. Final offer. That was an expensive one, but we got it done. We've now gotten 2 centre backs and a striker. No world beaters, but some great young talents that I will develop into being world stars. We'll just get rid of some of these off the transfer list. Likes of Mateus Fernandez and Noah Siddiqui and Buadi, who we can't afford. Renato Vega, but we'll keep these on because we might sign Noipan or John Patrick because we do need a midfielder as well. But right now we just need to earn back some of that money that we just lost. Now let's play around with the starting 11 for a bit after our new signings. Costulas, Funny. Obviously we have Martis as well, but we need depth. And Funny can also play fullback. So that's a 2-in-1 deal there. Play a left back. Might develop him to be a left back actually, because we once Jacob leaves, we won't have a backup. It's actually not a bad shout. I'll put Aiden Heaven into the starting lineup. Costulas into the starting lineup, and this means we're gonna have a new captain. And my new captain is gonna be Hughes because he is an absolute rock at the back for us, and I feel like he's worthy of it. So Hughes is now the new captain. Castro on the bench. And yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We do need a cam though. I didn't think about that. Giabi's obviously good, but he's not good enough to start. I actually didn't think about that. I didn't even notice. We will need to make some of that money back and sign a cam. But hopefully when Destin, Phillips, Jacob all leave, we'll have enough money for one. Should be no bother. Anyway, that looks good for now. Liking the look of that. Now let's advance on a few days. Our negotiations were successful. We made our signings. Offers coming in again for Jacob. Happily accept that. Another offer for Phillips. We will accept that. Sellers Fleming. These three are never going to leave, are they? Do you know what? I know this is very spontaneous, but I've just had an idea, and if we can pull this one off, this could be a very good one. Now, I know you never fall in love with a lone player, and I mentioned this guy's name last season. And if we can loan him in, this would be a superstar signing for us. So far, we've only signed young talent, really. This would be a superstar signing. If we can loan in Harvey Elliott, he has bags of potential. He could be one of the best midfielders in the Premier League if given the chance. Let's try and loan him in. No. His contract length's too short. No. Oh, that would have been such a good signing on a loan. He's only got a year left in his contract, so we might get him on a free in the summer. Scout him anyway. Oh, no, I'm actually annoyed at that because I thought of that and I went, oh, that would be great if we could loan him in. But speaking of loaning, that was an idea that just came to my head. We could loan in a Cam because we don't have a great deal of money right now. We'll have a look. Obviously, we'll look in the Premier League because Hull won't be shopping much outside of the Premier League, realistically. Right, let's have a look. Echeverry could be good. Josh King. Mateus Mane. Ooh, I'm going to scout him. 15 days. It's enough time. Okay, well, let's scout a few here. Let's scout Chris Rigg as well. There's a few here, a few names here we could loan in. Echeverry. And I think Alfie Devine is actually decent, so I'm going to scout him as well. Right, there's 3 names there we could potentially loan in. Obviously, there is Noipan in here who could play Cam, but he's a bit expensive. You could loan him in also potentially, but anyway, we'll think about that in a future day because we need those scout reports to come back first, which won't be until after our first Premier League game of the season, unfortunately, which is in 5 days' time. Keep clicking on that by accident. Another offer for Phillips. We'll accept that. Offer for Regan Slater. No, thank you. I like Regan Slater a lot. Real Madrid signed Doué. Interesting. Now we've reached Friday, August 14th. We are the opening game of the season against West Ham United. We got promoted back to the Premier League. Darrow O'Shea's not even starting, so I won't be making him captain. Oh, we got Accrington Stanley in the first round of the Cup as well. We got an easy start to the season, actually. West Ham, Birmingham, both just newly promoted. Accrington Stanley in the Cup then. Not too bad, you know. Who is Young? Is that Ari Young? I don't even know who that is. Play for Sunderland. Probably should know who that is, actually. I cannot think of who it is, though. Anyway. Just have a quick look at development plans because I've just realised I forgot to put development plans on the new signings, which is obviously a crucial thing to have done. But Stopper on Heaven. Now, for him, funny, I was just thinking he can play left back and centre back, but I prefer if he played left back because of the depth. So I actually might convert him to left back. Like, put that as his development plan and then just play him there because we have a lot of centre backs now. Martius as well. I put a development plan on him. Forgot to do that. And then where is... Oh, wait, there he is. Castro. Center mid might take a while. Center back takes even longer. I'll just convert him to center mid. He'll be grand eventually. Gabby. I'm gonna convert Gabby to a cam. That's another one. Perez, yeah, he's fine. Kamara, convert him to right wing. And there he is. Costulas. Advance forward. You know what, while I'm here, I might as well do all their things. Sorry, this will be a bit boring, but I'll do it really quick. Pandora, put him on that. Yeah. Inverted wing back. I'll put him as a fullback. Get his defending up. Funny Mertis, Darrow O'Shea. Put him as a ball playing defender. Get his passing up. I'll do the same with Hughes, ball playing defender. Lima. He will be, let's say, attacking for the start of the season. Collier's nearly converted. Castro will take a while. Regan Slater, I'll leave him on box to box. He's not going to develop much, unfortunately. Matazo, he just went onto that development plan recently, so I'll let that finish out. Perez is fine. Kamara is fine. Kumas, I will put him on something to get his passing up. Playmaker. Miller, I'll leave him on that. Why is he not developing at 26? That's annoying. Balumi, he's only got 9 weeks left on this, so I'll leave him on that for the next 9 weeks. Castulas is fine. McBurney, he actually is developing. Didn't think that he would. 6 weeks, I'll leave him on that. Destan and Sellers Fleming doesn't even matter because he's going to be sold. There we go. Now that only took 2 minutes. That wasn't too bad. Quick look at contracts. Anybody else want a new deal? Would want to sign them onto new deals, especially these two because they're very important. Obviously, Balumi as well. There's a few that I would want to want new deals, but they don't. Right. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. We have done pretty much all of the preseason work. We did the preseason tournament. We sold a lot of players. We signed 3 young talents and potentially will be signing 1 more on loan. So yeah, we have that and much more to look forward to in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like seeing this sort of admin work, or would you prefer if I did a lot of the development plans, scouting, transfers, all of that behind the scenes, and then just did games and big name transfers on video? Let me know. Also, go follow my Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram at Funnel. I'm live on Twitch every day. I post daily on TikTok, so please do show some love. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.